Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in a USL League One. We'll take you backward before we get you forward and get you ready for yet another busy week in one of the most competitive leagues around, USL League One. So let's go and give you the update of the last 7 days with action in the midweek. So we'll go back to July 5th. Forward Madison in Northern Colorado. Forward Madison gets the 2-1 win as a plus 235 on the road. Starting your weekend, Richmond and Charlotte, a 1-1 draw. That one was at a plus 259. Activity on your weekend, it was on Saturday. Greenville gets the win at home against Central Valley Fuego by the score of 1-0 at a minus 120. Match of the week, Tormenta and Chattanooga Red Wolves. That one was in Statesboro. Here's your highlights of Tormenta and Red Wolves, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, the ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Since they thrashed Charlotte 7-1. There's the whistle. It is soccer in Statesboro, USL League One. Tormenta's been much more active in the middle. And this is well played through. This is rolling towards goal, but the mud and the muck keeps it from going across. Headed away. Injured to the top of the area. A perfect ball through. Sterling was on it. There was contact from Aviles. He appealed to the referee. Aviles did line on his back. On to Phelps. This made its way through. Right foot punched into the area. Back post. Played back. Oh, it's blocked away on the mouth of goal. A denial. Bill Hart. At home, 0 goals at home until Forward Madison came in on June 19th. They've got 4 in their last 2. Is there a goal here? Yes, there is! Chattanooga got sloppy in the back. Tormenta threw the numbers forward, and Jameel Roberts with a left foot gives Tormenta the 1-0 advantage. There you see the turnover in the midfield. Sterling keeps his footing. It's sent low by Cabral, and the easy tap-in for Roberts. As Aviles had committed, he was beaten. Tormenta made that look easy, all off of a Chattanooga giveaway. Really no surprise after the injury delays, the 2 separate injury delays. For Chattanooga, we're going to have 5 additional minutes here in this first half. This is played to Carrera Garcia. What a finish with a left foot. It came out of nothing, and we're level 1-1. In the opening half, and Chattanooga out of nowhere. Ortiz the assist. What a ball onto Carrera Garcia. And that is a nifty, powerful finish with the off foot. In every sense of life, was pushed back. Oh, that's a wonderful back heel. Contact in the area. The referee says play on. Shot from distance is wide. It may have taken a deflection. Trying to play it through instead. Played it on to Tormenta. Look at the hustle from Sterling. And now it's a J. A J is upended. Aviles falls on it. Was there contact? The referee says nothing. On the turn, Sterling. Sterling, split defenders to the middle. Tormenta on top. It's a late goal, perhaps a game winner. Gabriel Cabral has Tormenta 10 minutes away from the first home victory of the year. It all started with Sterling. Look at the full head of steam. He had Cabral making the run with him. And Cabral unmarked in the middle. That was sniffed out by Dangler. And there's the final whistle. It finally happens for Tormenta. It took them half the season, but Tormenta has the home victory.
2-1 win for Tormenta at home, a first win at home this season at a plus 149. Two more 1-1 draws, North Carolina and Union Omaha at a plus 231. Tucson and Northern Colorado at a 1-1 draw at a plus 246. So that sets you up with your standings. And once again, really crowded from 3 to 10. So here we go. Greenville on top with 27 points at 8-3-4, unbeaten in their last 5. Richmond 2 points back in 15 matches played at 25 points. They had their 2-match win streak snapped with the draw last time out. Tormenta, 2 wins on the spin, match in hand. They're at 20 points. They lead the madness going from 3 to 10, so here we go. Tormenta, 14 matches played, even on goal difference, ahead of Forward Madison by 3 in goal difference, 0 to -3. Same records across the board. Tormenta right now in 3rd, Forward Madison in 4th. Charlotte Independence have drawn their last 2. They are in 5th at 5-4-6. 14 matches played for North Carolina FC, 18 points. They snapped their 3-game losing streak with the draw last time out. That is your playoff picture if it was to start today. Union Omaha, drawn their last 2. Still only 12 matches played, though. They still have some work to make up, some matches to make up. They're at 18 points in 7th. It is at Chattanooga, having lost 3 in a row now, 15 matches played, 17 points there. They are at a plus 4 in goal difference. Northern Colorado is a -1. Central Valley is a -2, all of them at 17 points. FC Tucson with 2 draws in a row. They are at 13 points. So 3 points separating 3 from 10, not necessarily a surprise. When it comes to your upcoming schedule, action in the midweek, it is Tormenta hosting Greenville. That one's big, 7:30 at Irk Russell. And Tormenta's a plus 166. Your draw's a plus 221. Greenville is a plus 145, a bit of a road favorite. Then Northern Colorado and Central Valley Fuego. Northern Colorado played their last match, their first match at Sonny Lubick Field in Fort Collins on the campus of Colorado State University. So Northern Colorado, Central Valley Fuego. That one is also at 9 o'clock Eastern Time in the midweek. Northern Colorado is a plus 131. Your draw is a plus 223. And the visitors are a plus 187. Looking at the rest of the schedule for the week, after we get through the 2 games on Wednesday, it is 4 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Before they get the midweek off for a change, Saturday, 6:30 at City Stadium, Greenville and Richmond. Another big one, 1 versus 2. I think that's your contender right now for match of the week for next week. 7:30 at CHI Memorial, Chattanooga hosting North Carolina FC. 8 o'clock at Breeze Stevens. Forward Madison hosting Tormenta. 8 o'clock at Warner Park in Papillon, Nebraska. It is Union Omaha hosting FC Tucson. Sunday, Sonny Lubick Field at Canvas Stadium, Northern Colorado. 6 o'clock Eastern kick hosting Charlotte Independence. So Richmond and Greenville, 1 and 2, coming up this Saturday in Richmond. That one's a heavyweight battle. Really good stuff here. And a crammed week for USL League One. So you've got 2 on Wednesday, 4 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, and then you get 6 days off before you get your next, so the teams can catch their collective breath for the first time in quite a long time. Team of the Week is out for Week 15. South Georgia Tormenta's Gabriel Cabral earns Player of the Week honors with a goal and an assist performance for him. Also looking at Team of the Week, 9 of the 11 teams in action in Week 15 had a representative on the list. South Georgia Tormenta and Forward Madison had 2 each after a pair of 2-1 victories. Carlos Morancio is in net for FC Tucson, Ryan Jiba for Union Omaha, Christian Lou Young for North Carolina FC, Cyrus Rod for Forward Madison, Arthur Rogers for the Hailstorm. That's your back 4. Midfield, Cabral, Venton Evans from Greenville, Miguel Ibarra from Charlotte, Alan Torres from Forward Madison, Jonathan Bolaños, that's your midfield 4. Your front 2, Jonathan Bolaños and Jamil Roberts. So that's your team of the week for Week 15. Goal of the month winner for the month of June goes to Mo Espinoza for his effort for Chattanooga Red Wolves. Goal of the week nominees are up for Week 15. You can vote until Thursday at noon, Monday through Thursday at noon for Goal of the Week. Jose Carrera Garcia's goal for Chattanooga against Tormenta, Owain Gordon for Richmond against Charlotte, and AWO's goal for Forward Madison against Northern Colorado. And you got three good contenders this week. Andrew Wheeler-Amanu, Owain Gordon, Jose Carrera Garcia. Go to USLLeagueONE.com for voting for Fans' Choice for Goal of the Week. Once again, Monday through Thursday, noon to noon. So you have until noon Thursday, July 14th to vote for your Goal of the Week nominees. So that's part of your work there. We mentioned the Jose Villarreal signing with Central Valley Fuego last time out. Other news that is going on in and around USL League One, North Carolina FC has acquired Shaq Adams on loan from the Charleston Battery. Eric Kinzer joins FC Tucson on loan from Seattle Sounders. And an investment group is aiming to bring League One to Corpus Christi, Texas. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. That happened back in October, so we'll keep an eye on that involving Corpus Christi. Some sad news from our friends at Tormenta, and it comes from an accident on the weekend involving one of their own. And Tormenta FC2, I know we talk about League One and League Two here a lot and in our programming, but Tormenta FC and the IBIS Foundation have created the Carter Payne Fund, and this comes courtesy of Edwin Pintor at Tormenta, established in the memory of Carter David Payne, a member of the 2022 USL League Two team. He passed away earlier this week after being involved in a vehicle pedestrian accident in Statesboro. He was a member of the Tormenta FC2 squad and a student athlete at the University of Michigan. The IBIS Foundation has created the Carter Payne Fund to accept donations on behalf of the Payne family. The IBIS Foundation will accept donations in memory of Carter, which will go to the family and to funding a new Carter Payne Scholarship, in which one TFC Academy player's team and uniform fees will be covered each year, starting with TFC's Academy's 2023 season. South Georgia Tormenta and the IBIS Foundation working to promote the sport of soccer throughout South Georgia and the Low Country, providing resources and training opportunities to local youth at a significantly lower cost. So South Georgia Tormenta creating, and the IBIS Foundation creating the Carter Payne Fund in memory of Carter David Payne, a member of their League Two side for South Georgia Tormenta. So once again, your reminders for USL League One. If you are in a market that's got a home game and you can go, please go. Great competition, and all we had to do is mention the standings from 3 through 10 to reinforce that for you. So if you're in market and can catch a match, catch a match. If you're in market and can't catch a match, follow through with your local providers. If you're out of market and still want to follow the teams, go through their local providers as well, also on ESPN Plus for all of the action when it involves USL League One. All the matches televised for the 2022 season. So that is your quick look at everything USL League One. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the matches. Thanks for hanging out with us here at SDH to follow along with USL League One.
There can be only one!
Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. Very, very busy week. Action in the midweek to talk about, action on the weekend to talk about. We'll get into all of that coming up just around the corner. But to get us to where we're going, the way we always start it, we've got to go to where we've been. And we'll go backward over the last 7 days and catch you up with everything going on in USL Championship. Action in the midweek last week, Pittsburgh and Indy 11. Pittsburgh wins it 1-0. At home at Highmark. Detroit City and Hartford Athletic, a 1-1 draw at a plus 264. That was a bit of a surprise at Keyworth. Atlanta United 2 and Birmingham Legion, a crazy 3-3 draw, and that's our game of the week in the East. Atlanta United 2 and Birmingham Legion at a plus 336 for your draw option. Here's the highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube. Crazy match at home for the second time in a row as a part of 5 matches in 15 days for the Twos. And we'll get to their last result coming up in just a little bit. New Mexico at the Lab knocks off RGV by the score of 1-0 as a -111. Busy Saturday last time through. 12 matches on your Saturday in USL Championship. Pittsburgh knocked off the Miami FC 4-1 at a Highmark. So are they turning things around now under Bob Lilly? Detroit once again knocks off Indy 11 by the score of 1-0 at the Mike. So Detroit City rebounding on quick orders after a draw at home to Hartford. They go on the road to beat Indy 11. Hartford loses at home to the Tampa Bay Rowdies by the score of 3-2. Lou City shuts out Red Bulls by the score of 6-0. Birmingham goes to Charleston after the wild 3-3 draw with Atlanta United 2, and they beat Charleston by the score of 3-0 as a -101. Memphis and Phoenix Rising at AutoZone. Memphis 3-1 winners over Phoenix Rising as a -111. FC Tulsa on a late goal with about 10 minutes to go beats Atlanta United 2 by the score of 2-1 at a -172. New Mexico and RGV, they were a 1-1 draw on the second time that they played at the Lab in 4 days' time. So it was 2 1-1 draws with New Mexico and RGV. El Paso Locomotive and Colorado Springs, that one was a 1-0 win for Locomotive at a -106. A lot of big action, a lot of big games out west late on Saturday, all 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock start for Los Dos, a 5-0 thrashing of San Diego Loyal at a +447. Monterey Bay surprises Orange County in Irvine at a +307 at a 2-0 final. And our match of the week out west, the last one on the board, Sacramento Republic and Oakland Roots from Hard Health. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends once again at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube. So that sets up our standings in at USL Championship. Eastern Conference, Lou City, they've won 4 in a row, 12 wins in 18 matches. They're at 39 points, but they're only 1 ahead of Memphis 901, who is 12-2-4, 38 points. Tampa Bay, they're unbeaten in their last 5, one of the teams in the best form right now in the USL Championship. 10 wins in 19, they're at 36 points. They've won 3 in a row. Pittsburgh has also won 3 in a row. They're at 33 points in 4th, ahead of Detroit City in goals scored and wins. In Detroit City, they've won 2 of 3. Pittsburgh and Detroit City both have a +8 in goal difference. Pittsburgh has scored more goals, and they have 1 more win in 19 matches. That's why Detroit is in 5th. Birmingham is in 6th at 29 points. The Miami FC is at 24 after losing now 3 of 4. Below the playoff bar, FC Tulsa at 22 points, Indy 11 at 21. They've lost 5 in a row. Hartford is at 16 points. Loudoun with 3 matches in hand to Atlanta United 2. 4 wins. They are at 15 points. They're also ahead in goal difference, so -14 to -23. And Charleston is in 13th at 9 points, having lost 4 in a row. Red Bulls, too, have only won once in their 18 matches. Goal difference of -30, and they are at 6 points. Western Conference, San Antonio FC, 13-1-3, 40 points. They've won 3 in a row. Colorado Springs has lost 4 of 5. They still have not drawn a match this year in their 18 matches, 12-0-6. They're at 36 points. San Diego Loyal, after getting blown out by Los Dos, they are 3rd at 34. El Paso Locomotive, unbeaten in their last 5. They are 4th at 33. Los Dos, even on goal difference, and they've played 3 more matches than New Mexico United, both at 30 points. Los Dos are in 5th. Sacramento Republic, 29 points. They are in 7th, below the playoff bar. Vegas Lights at 25. Oakland Roots at 25. Vegas has 3 matches in hand on Oakland, and they have more wins, 7-5. RGV is in 10th at 24. Phoenix Rising are in 22. Orange County SC are at 18 points. Monterey Bay, 5 wins in their first 17. They are at 16 points at the bottom of the Western Conference. So, next matches, we got a couple in the midweek. The Miami FC hosting Charleston Battery at Ricardo Silva. That one is a -189 to the Miami FC. Draws a +309. Charleston Battery are a +409. At 8:30, FC Tulsa hosting New Mexico United in an East-West crossover. FC Tulsa is a +194. Your draw's a +246. New Mexico United is a +1 17. When you look at the remainder of the schedule this weekend, after the handful of games here in the midweek, Friday night football happens twice. Red Bulls 2 hosting Indy 11 at Montclair at 7. Switchbacks in downtown Colorado Springs hosting Los Dos at Widener Field at 9 o'clock. The traditionally busy Saturday holds true. We'll run through them quick. 7:30 at Segra, Tampa Bay at Loudoun United. 8 o'clock, Patriots Point, Hartford Athletic at Charleston Battery. 8 o'clock in Irvine, the Miami FC against Orange County. So the Miami FC has to go from home on Wednesday, cross country, to go to Irvine and play at Championship Soccer Stadium, 8 o'clock on Saturday night. 8:30 at AutoZone, big one. Lou City, Memphis 901. That's a contender already for Game of the Week. 9 o'clock at the Lab, Riverhounds at New Mexico United in an East-West crossover. Same at Toyota Field at 9 o'clock as San Antonio FC hosts Atlanta United 2. No Noah Cobb for the twos in that one. 10 o'clock at Cardinal, Monterey Bay hosting Detroit City. 10 o'clock at Laney, Oakland Roots hosting El Paso. Interesting one there. 11 o'clock at Hard Health. Another interesting one, Sacramento Republic hosting Birmingham Legion. One match on Sunday at HEB in Edinburgh, Texas. It is RGV hosting Vegas Lights. Monday night, there's one at Torero Stadium. Monday Night Football, San Diego Loyal hosting Colorado Springs Switchbacks in a battle of currently 2 versus 3. So very, very busy week in the USL Championship. Fans' choice for goal of the week for Week 18, and you can vote on this, remember, until Thursday at noon Eastern. It is Josue Aaron Gomez from El Paso against Colorado Springs. Juan Carlos Azucar from Oakland Roots against Sacramento. Andre Lewis for Hartford against Detroit City. Zachary Erevo's Rocket that made it 3-2 for Birmingham Legion in their game against Atlanta United 2. And Luis Felipe for Sacramento Republic against Oakland Roots. So your votes, Gomez, Azucar, Lewis, Erevo, and Luis Felipe. You can vote at uslchampionship.com until Thursday afternoon at noon Eastern. Thursday afternoon at noon Eastern for your goal of the week. Power rankings for Week 18. Tampa Bay is still at number 1. San Antonio still at number 2. Lou City at number 3. Memphis 901 up 4-4. Birmingham up 2-5. Los Dos at 6. Sacramento down 2-7. El Paso up 1-8. Loyal, after getting thumped, down to 9. Detroit City stays at number 10. In the East, Pittsburgh up 3-13. The Miami FC down 3-17. Tulsa up 1-18. Hartford Athletic down 1-19. Loudoun stays at 20. Atlanta United 2 at 21. It is Indy 11 down 1-25. Charleston stays at 26, and Red Bulls 2 at 1-14 and 3 are at 27. Michi Galena takes the Championship Goal of the Month award for June. Alex Tambakis claims Championship Save of the Month for June. So you can go to uslchampionship.com and see if you agree with those particular selections on the news side of things. So also you're looking at other news. It looks like we're in good shape for other news, so we'll just keep that right there. So once again, reminders on the schedule. Big schedule this weekend. Great matchups this weekend. If you can be near a matchup involving teams with USL Championship, go. Quality competition that you see there in USL Championship across the board. If you're in market and can't make it, go through your local providers. If you're out of market, can't make it, go through ESPN Plus and the local providers if they're streaming their activities, so that way you can keep up to date with everything going on in USL Championship. USLchampionship.com. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter and be kept up to date with everything going on in USL Championship on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Reminders of all of the heavyweight games. You've got Memphis and Louisville, Saturday night at 8:30. That one is big. That one you underline and exclamate without question. Then on Monday Night Football, San Diego Loyal and Colorado Springs, definitely worth keeping an eye on going forward. And the Switchbacks on Friday have Los Dos coming to town. So it's a quick turn where Colorado Springs, Friday night, they have Los Dos. Then they have to hop on a plane get a day of regen, and then be ready to be in San Diego at Torero Monday night for Monday Night Football against San Diego. So that's going to be interesting stuff across the board for the USL Championship. For everybody here at SDH, thanks for hanging out with us here to follow along the USL Championship every single week. Mucha plata, y'all.